a local trend here. The pressure systems are slightly different and generated through different reasons. We get the onshore here in the morning because of land heating up over Kefalonia and Ithaca. That drives the convection currents around. So we get the onshores coming. When the crossshore starts to come in because of the land being heated up on this side of the mountain, the crossshore obviously is stronger than the onshore. Because, you know, you're going to start getting the 10 knots or 20, 15 knots or 20 knots coming in. The onshore we only ever really get about the sort of, what, 8 to 12 knots max. Sometimes you get like the crossshore we got the other day where it was pumping a little bit more because of the storm coming through. But essentially when this crossshore starts to come in, imagine that as a sort of pressure gradient. You can see it most of the day, most mornings. You just see that wind line just start to come through, which is the crossshore trying to kick in. This pressure system here then suddenly pushes our onshore system, which is over here blowing onshore, suddenly squeezes it and starts pushing it this direction. So suddenly that onshore starts coming around a little bit more here and coming from that headland over there. We'll get that squeeze, it starts to move around to that headland, so you'll get headed over there, and then if you're going up that way, you're going to get headed as well. So it will squeeze that way, and as you watch it squeeze and the wind shifts around that way, you can see the wind line creep in from the lighthouse headland, and it will gently funnel in this way, and then it will sort of come here, and then as soon as it sort of gets to sort of Barbie Beach, roller disco area, it usually then funnels all the way up the mountainside with crossshore coming in here. And then essentially once it's got to here, it's just squeezing that pressure all the way over. So that's already coming in from that mountainside and a little bit stronger because it's now constricted in that gap. And then suddenly it will just take over the whole bay and push that pressure system out of the bay completely. And then we're here with crossshore all afternoon. Sometimes, depending on how like the heat difference, the big tell is clouds over Kefalonia is when the crossshore is going to come in, because when you've got the clouds over Kef, the sun's not on the island as much, so it's not creating that convection current for the wind to generate. So when that wind's not being generated due to that cloud cover, you know, at that point, whilst we've got no clouds here, the land is just heating up, becoming more thermal. So yeah, when that convection current drives in, obviously the cloud cover over there is cooling, meaning that the sun's not on Kefalonia, whereas here we've got the sun just shining straight on us all morning, all day. You know that when you wake up out of your lovely air-conditioned hotel rooms, if Kef is cloudy in the morning, then most likely we're going to get a crossshore at some point. If Kef is clear and you can see it really nicely, obviously you can see it quite nicely now, but you can see the clouds are above it. That's what's stopping that convection and driving that onshoring. So when that cools down, the onshore becomes weaker, and it's a lot easier for the crossshore to just push over, almost essentially bully it out of the bay and exclude it from the bay. And when it's done that, it then just covers the whole thing. Awesome. That's a little local geography thing. I got really nerdy about it when I was a kid because, yeah, it was what I loved. So
the thing I found confusing was the fact that the variant seems to be northwesterly and it still works crossshore.
Yeah.
Northwesterly is coming like up, cross off.
So it is, the prevailing here is slightly cross off, but it's always just referred to as cross because of the shape of the bay.
Because when I went on the ferry to Lefkada, you know, you come past the headland and suddenly this wind hits you from the side.
I went over about, it must have been 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks ago, for a day or two because I had a holiday day to use. And I was really nerding out about it on the ferry going over because I was just watching the crossshore coming around the headland and right by the lighthouse, and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a good day for them on race day. They're going to get loads of wind in the space of the next hour and a half, and then they'll all get cooled off. Racing will get cooled off after the first hour. But it is technically on the other side, it's low westerly or northwesterly. It is literally at the moment forecast for a northwesterly for the next week straight, pretty much. So just be prepared for a lot more.
Yeah, it's a northerly.
Yeah, if it's northerly, it's a little bit of an issue, but it's not too bad. If there's any kind of easterly in it, that's when you go, oh, great. Days of rides off, potentially the next 2 days of rides off. Yeah, so obviously you've got the mountains there, and then there's a dip. there's a sort of dip there from the mountainside and the ridge. So at that point, obviously it funnels sort of onto this mountain, and then the little chutes, because of the little chutes that you get coming, the little cracks, valleys that go through the mountain.
It's like a Dyson.
It is. It literally just funnels it. It funnels it straight down. And, yeah, literally funnels it straight down.